When I started my weight loss journey, I had someone with me, my uncle. He helped me and he showed me how everything worked, how to do certain exercises, what to do when I felt like this, what to do when I didn't feel like going to the gym. He showed me all the basics, and what he did was he allowed me to get a good foundation for me to not feel uncomfortable going to the gym. It can be hard going through this journey alone. So, in the description below, you can book a one on one call to me and I'll help you personally with your journey. Alright, let's get into the video. I'm sure everyone here has heard the phrase, you are what you eat. And this is a very interesting phrase because if you look at all the people in the weight loss space today, it it seems like they all just look at calories in and calories out. It doesn't really matter what you eat, as long as it fits your calories, that's all that really matters. So, what does this mean? You are what you eat, and is it true? So, when people refer to that, they generally, something that isn't spoken about in the fitness industry today is the effects that your food has on your life and your body, especially your hormones, which is something that no one talks about. So I'm gonna go through step by step uh, the effects that a certain food will have on you and how it affects you throughout your day. So I just want to backtrack for 1 second and talk about how most of the influencers talk about calories in and calories out. Now, is this true? Yes. If you go, if you are in a calorie deficit, no matter what you eat, you will lose weight because you burn more than what you're eating, and so your body needs to then burn excess storage, which is your fat, or in some cases, reduce your muscle mass. So why what is it that I'm telling you? I'm telling you it does matter what you eat, and it's not just calories in and calories out. That is a oversimplified version of it, and it's something that people use to market to you so that you can just say, oh well, I'm healthy, I can have this much ice cream because I'm allowed this much carbohydrates in a day. That's wrong. So let's use that example, ice cream. Let's say that you have someone and they have 350 calories of ice cream and they have 350 calories of rice. So there's two options, ice cream and rice. So between the two, you think, okay, well, they're the same. They're 350 calories. No, they're not. The effects that those two foods will have on you are insanely different. And here's what I mean. When you consume the ice cream, what will happen is the ice cream will be, you'll eat it, it'll be broken down into glucose, and the glucose will spike your insulin, right? Nothing will really come about that. You would have taken it in and essentially you would have lost those calories. And the thing about glucose and insulin is when your insulin is spiked, it triggers your fat building cells to start. So it starts the process of building fat, and you don't feel energized, you don't feel energetic, you are actually the opposite, you're quite lethargic and lazy. Now let's take something like basmati rice. Basmati rice is a healthier type of rice. You get different kinds of rice, different kinds of carbs, simple carbs and complex carbs. This will fall under a complex carb. When you eat this kind of carbohydrate, what it does is it actually gets, when you eat it, it gets used by your muscles as fuel, which allows you to get a better workout and allows you to get a well, get a better workout, feel more energized. It's basically a cleaner source of fuel, essentially, is what it is. So okay, now that we understand that foods fundamentally are different. Not it doesn't matter about calories in, calories out. That is a lie. We've disproven that. So you are what you eat is a saying that, like I said, we've all heard. So this is where it comes from, in my opinion. There's something called your gut microbiome. That is essentially like a second part of your brain. It talks directly to your brain. Now, what happens is when you eat unhealthy food, so like KFC, McDonald's, burgers, fries, fried chicken, all that stuff, there's bacteria there that are from those foods in your gut microbiome. So when you eat those foods, it essentially gets stored there, right? And you get these cravings because your body has it in its gut that it's like, oh, I want this again. I want this again. And so what happens is you get those intense cravings. Now, if you're like me, I didn't like the taste of healthy food. Like when I had to eat healthy food, I didn't like it. Like chicken and rice and salad and tuna. I fucking hate tuna. Um, but the thing is, what happens is when you eat unhealthy food, you get accustomed to that unhealthy food, and so the food that is healthy you don't like because it's not what you used to. But if you can for 3 weeks eat healthy foods and just crunch your crunch your teeth and just eat healthy food, what you'll find is you won't want to go and get those that unhealthy food. It's just not something you'd want to get. You'd prefer to have the meals that you like, well, the meals that you've had before, because it's in your gut microbiome. It remembers it. It's like, oh yeah, I want that again. And so this is where the phrase "you are what you eat" comes in. When you eat healthy food, you generally will want healthy food. It's kind of like a fulfilling spiral, not a fulfilling loop. It's like you eat healthy, so you want more healthy food, and you eat healthier. And then it's the same way. If you're unhealthy, you eat unhealthy food, you act unhealthy, and it just goes into a cycle. So what will this mean for you? It's a good thing because it means that if you're on this path of eating unhealthy, it can change. You can 100% change it. And I don't need to explain to you why eating healthy is good. Just better life, better everything. Your life will be better. So if you can, for 3 weeks, just eat healthy foods and see how it affects you. Even if it doesn't, it's something to do, it's something to see, something to challenge yourself. Drop a like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Bye bye, guys.